Hello. In this video, I'll provide guidance for district administrators about removing users from your site in the North Carolina K-3 Formative Assessment Process online platform. We know that in our system, children move from classroom to classroom, school to school, and even to different districts across the state. And when that happens, we may find that we have a child in a class where they no longer actually are registered. Now, what is intended to happen in the formative assessment process online platform is that the PowerSchool updates when a child is recoded in PowerSchool for a new classroom teacher or a new school site. The PowerSchool upload will recognize that recoding and move the child automatically. Typically, you as a district administrator will not need to do anything once the changes are made in PowerSchool. Now, there are times when a child may still show up in someone's class even though he or she has moved out of that classroom. And if that's the case, I want to just provide you a little bit of guidance about what you can do so that the child doesn't continue to show up in the teacher's classroom. I'm going to demonstrate this on the training site for our online platform. So my homepage looks just a little bit different than yours does, but the features are the same. From the homepage, click on the Administration tab, and it'll bring you to a page where you can select site, users, classes, children. I'm going to select children, and then I'll get a list of all the children that are at the sites that I manage. I'm going to use this filtering option so I can find the child that I'm wanting to make some changes for, John. Let me filter that. And then you see I find this child, John Doe. I'm going to click on John's name, and that'll bring me to a page that gives me editing options for John. And what I want you to notice is over here in this left-hand menu is where we've got some options for editing this particular account. Now, if there's a child who's in a classroom where he or she no longer is actually attending, rather than delete the child, what we want to do is use the archive option. And what this does is it allows the child to stay in the system, and any data, any evidence that's been entered about that child won't be lost. So that if that child does re-enroll in another North Carolina school at some point, all the evidence that's been gathered for that child will still be there, archived. So let's use that archive option. When you click on that, you get a prompt. Are you sure you wish to archive this child? And I'm going to say, yes, I am sure. And so then once I do that, John won't be available as a child at the sites I manage anymore. So that's how you can remove a child from a classroom if necessary.